So today the first lesson should be the chapter 1.1. Okay, there's a personal protective for equipment. So we learn about the equipment in the lab. Okay, you need it, and also some of the safety in the lab when you do the experiment. So we go through the lesson. Okay, so the first one is the personal protective equipment. Okay, important, you need to know the function. What's the function for this all thing? Used for what? Important one to protect, okay, the wearer from the danger. Important is danger lah. So you see the lab coat, they cover your body, and this one cover your hand, this one your face, and also your foot. Okay, this all is some simple. This one is cover your eyes lah, the goggle. So this one topic just a simple, just want to introduce something. There's in the lab, and also the help protect by yourself. Okay, now we go to the next one. Okay, so every equipment they also got function. Okay, then you need to know the function. You know the name, you also need to know the function. Okay, because the question they will ask about what's the use, what's the function of this object. Okay, let's see the first one, goggles. Okay, goggles are not googles. So the spelling must be correct. So they're just like the spec. Okay, function for this one is protect the eyes lah. Important for the common sense, you know, protect the eye from the hazardous chemical substance. Not only chemicals, maybe you want to burn something, hit something, they also can cover your eyes. Okay, number 2 is a glove. Okay, wear the glove when do the experiment. Okay, function is protect the hand. Okay, important is protect the hand. Also same, hazardous chemical substance. So just like the acid, alkaline, gas, this all thing when do experiment, they will produce. So this all can be covered. That means they protect your hand to touch exactly to the liquid. Okay, next one should be the lab coat. Okay, the lab coat. So lab coat is protect your body from any also same lah. Actually, you can see the behind is the same. Hazardous chemical substance. First one, protect the eye. Number 2, protect the hand. Then number 3 is protect the body. Okay, and also your clothes lah, because inside you wear clothes, is it? That can do not make the clothes maybe got color, anything like this. Then after that, you got shoe. Shoe want to cover your leg lah, your foot lah, is it? So from here, protect your feet from hot. Okay, maybe the ground become hot. After that, heavy and sharp object, maybe the object on the floor. If you never wear the clothes shoe, you touch it, and then you're injured. So this one's another why you need to wear the shoe, and also the shoe must be closed. Okay, and also can protection from the slipping. Okay, later we don't know, later you just walk, after that you fall down. Okay, if you never wear the shoe, your shoe got grip. If no grip, you just wear the short, that means you're slipping down. So this one is some of the equipment that inside the lab you need to wear when you start to do any experiment. Okay, now we're going to see another one. Another one now everywhere you also wear it, not only in the lab. Anywhere you also wear. So from here is a mask, face mask. Okay, protect the nose. Protect your nose and also the mouth from the inhaling for the pungent. Okay, some of the smell is very sharp. Okay, after do the experiment, they got gas to come out, they got smell, is it? Something so smelly, after they got pungent, maybe very sharp. So the mask can be protect. Okay, protect you straightforward to absorb it. So another one should be the volatile chemical. Some volatile chemical means that evaporate very fast. Okay, penyejatan sangat cepat. So that's why when they just evaporate, they will produce some of the effect. So that means if you go the way the mask, that means they can reduce the dust, the substance, straightforward go in your nose. Okay, so this one is another equipment. So from here, just a simple thing lah. Hopefully you can remember. We got goggle, we got mask, we got coat, we got a glove. After that, got shoe. Shoe, you must mention a closed shoe. Okay, now we see the equipment normally we use inside the lab. Okay, this one is a personal protective equipment in the lab. Okay, first one, we learn about the laminar flow cabinet. Okay, laminar flow cabinet, we see the diagram first. Okay, when you just come to St. David, the chemi lab, Okay, chemistry lab, actually they got, okay, they put at the behind, the diagram become like this. Okay, just of the one of the box, then there's a open. Then you put the thing inside when you want to burning. Okay, let the gas to absorb inside. Okay, don't let the gas to come out. So from here, the function is what? So you need to remember the name and also the function. Okay, they used to avoid the contaminated when the biological activities are carried out. So maybe the surgical, just like the bio. Okay, you want to size, you want to cut something, cut the animal, small animal. After that, they got gas, they got blood. This one we doing inside here. Okay, we doing, don't open, doing inside the table. No. Okay, we just doing inside here. So avoid the thing to come out. So all will happen inside only. The gas will absorb inside. All the thing you do it, sisa-sisa, yang mayat tu semua kami letak ke dalam. Okay, jangan letak dia kat luar. So this one we call laminar flow candidate. So the air should be flow inside only. Okay, then we go number 2. There's a fuel chamber. Fuel chamber we're using for burning. Okay, this one. You can see the gas, they just like from the bottom here, come up, then go up. Okay, this one is an example for when the burning is happened. Okay, when you do the experiment like this one, they produce the gas. Okay, maybe they produce a carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide from here, they can lift and up. Okay, then we go through to the explanation. Okay, used to carry out the experiment that use a substance which are volatile penyedatan, okay, flammable, pembakaran, poisonous, okay, then racun, then corrosive or pungent. Okay, this all is the experiment that produce the dangerous effect. So that's why they put inside the fuel chamber to do this one experiment. So they used to avoid the toxic chemical from the escaping out. Okay, they don't let all the gases for any dangerous toxic chemical to flow out. They're straightforward, just like the one window. Here is one of the window. So that means you do inside. So after that, when the gas just produce the window, you close it, make it down. So the gas inside, they slow absorb up. Okay, so that means they never come up to the lab. Okay, so this one we call fuel chamber. Okay, now we see the safety shower. Okay, safety shower. Okay, this was a diagram for the safety shower, not for you to shower. This one is an emergency. Maybe you do the experiment, they produce a gas or produce some of the liquid. They pop out. Suddenly, your eyes terkena. So that means like this, we cannot using your hand to wash. You're not using your hand to touch it. So that means you need to immediately go to the safety shower. Okay? So maybe your body kena, then you need to shower immediately. So from here, this one is used to immediately clean and also rinse the part of the body. Okay? And also the clothing that have come into the contact with the chemical substance. Maybe the whole acid. Okay? Your body kena. So what you need to do, the faster go to the safety shower, then you pull. This one is one of the things you need to pull. Okay? Pull down. Okay? Then after that, the water will come out. Okay? Then after that, you shower the whole body. Okay? So that one is the body lah. Now you see this part. This one is a together one. That one is one set. Eye wash station. That's a together in one set. This one eye wash station, that means you push your hand. Okay? This one is normally for the eyes. Okay, your eyes, any gas, any liquid go in your eyes. So they need to faster come to the, this one, the wash station. You need to press it. Then these two parts, they will produce the water. Okay, they will produce the water. Then they straightforward go to your eyes. So you need to closer lah. Your body need to closer for these two parts. Okay, then your face to the sink. And after that, these two, when you just press, then they produce the water. And the water straightforward to your face lah. After that, you wash. Okay, so important this one immediately to clean and also rinse the part of the body, clothing that have come into contact with the chemical substance. Okay, so this one is more focused lah. Example for your face and straightforward to wash your face. Okay, this one, the big one, shower one, the whole body. Okay, so you need to know the name. Okay, if the eye wash station, then the function is for what? Okay, this one is an example. So they show the water straightforward. They will strike to the ice. So they wash the ice. Okay, so suppose this one is already finished. Okay, refer for your textbook. They got one of the formative practice. Okay, give 3 example personal protective equipment. They must be worn in the lab. Okay, this one you need to do the exercise. Okay, into the green book. Okay, you only got one book. So you do this exercise, you copy the question. Okay, 3 example. So just now I introduced so many already. So you just give me 3 example. Okay. After that, number 2, they say Harry's the eye was accidentally splashed with the dilute sulfuric acid. So what action does Harry's need to take? So normally it's the eye shower, is it? After that, you need to take. So from here, I want somebody, student, help me to answer it. Okay, so from here, you need to copy and answer the question in the textbook, page 6 in the exercise book. So your exercise book is a green book. So you just write formative practice 1.1. Then you want to write what page, then you write what page, then you copy the question and answer it. Okay, so now I'm going to show the second question, what's the answer. Okay, so answer number 1, you can write any 3. Okay, up to you. You got introduced for so many already, then up to you lah. You to write any 3. So number 2, rinse his eyes with the plenty of the water and report to the teacher. Okay, so I need to word is report to teacher. Number 2, rinse his eyes. Okay, where you can mention eye wash station. Important is water to wash your eyes lah. Okay, you want to mention eye wash station also can. If you don't want to mention eye wash station, important you need to say how you go to clear your eyes, how to clean your eyes, using what? Okay, using water. Okay, and the last one, the first one is correct. The A is correct. Okay, so example 3, you see 3, is it? Some will ask, if I need to copy A, B, C or not? Actually, no need. Number 3, tick for the right action, then it's straightforward to write the answer. That's all, that's A. Okay, lesson 1.2, disposal of the waste. So you need to know how you need to manage the waste. Maybe you do the experiment, they got extra, is it? Okay, the acid, after do experiment, where you want to put? Then after that, you burn. After burn, then the magnesium, where you want to throw? These all things we need to know how to dispose. Okay, then we're going to see. Okay, disposal of the waste is separate by the first part, they say into the sink. Okay, which one we can straightforward throw inside the sink? Which one we cannot? So now we're going to see the first part. Okay, straightforward, pull inside the sink. Okay, let's see it. Okay, natural substance. Okay, natural substance means there's a weak acid. Okay, example, the weak acid means the water. Water is a natural one, the neutral substance. Okay, because we got pH value. See the pH value. Okay, actually, we got 14. Then this one is a 0. Then this one is a 7. 7 is neutral. So there's a water is a neutral. This one, when you just go to the right, there's a more alkaline. Okay. When you go to in front, there's an acid. Okay. So that means you go until 0, until 1, 2, that one is very, very strong, the acid. Okay. Alkaline, when you go to 13, 12, that one is a strong alkaline. So 7 is a nuclear one. So normally the natural substance, they're just like the water, the orange juice, the coffee, this one is a simple thing. Okay, we can straightforward pour inside the sink. So they say weak acid and weak alkalines, that's around the pH 5 or you less than 9. Okay, this one we can throw. Okay, more than 5 and also less than the 9, you can straightforward put in. Okay, so from here, not disposal. Okay, cannot put inside there. If they put inside, that means they cannot separate. They cannot become simple. After that, they flow. They will blocking. So from here, you can see like this. If blocking become like this, see all the sisa here. They cannot move already. So this one is a cannot dispose into the sink. This one, when you just throw the straightforward, okay, go in. All the liquid come down, go in. That's all. They're floating. Okay. Normally, the big size of object, we cannot straightforward put inside the sink. Okay, now we're going to see the substance that cannot dispose into the sink. And which we can throw, which we cannot throw. So the first one we go to learn about cannot. Okay, cannot throw first. Okay, solid waste. Normally it's a solid lah. The big object. The hole like this very small for your sink. You throw the big object, how to eat. So that's why normally the solid one we cannot throw. Okay, the solid one cannot throw. Then we go to the another one. pH value lower than 5, more than 9, cannot throw. Okay, this one also same. Okay, after you see the organic solvent compounds. Organic solvent also cannot. Chemical substance, acid, grease, oil paint. Oil cannot. Oil will make it become blocky. So you cannot throw straightforward put inside the sink. So you cannot dispose into it. Toxic. Okay, heavy metal. Okay, logam yang berat. Okay, dia akan blockkan dia. Organic waste substance. Organic. Contoh-contoh organic, bingkai ke, what you throw in the toilet, that one cannot throw inside the sink. After that, we got radioactive. Radioactive means radioactive just like the hospital they're using the thing. The medicine, that's one. Radio one, we cannot throw. That one is a nuclear, we cannot throw. Okay, Valentine, sometimes there's some true. Reactive. Ada tindak balasnya, kami pun tak boleh straightforward masuk dalam sink. So this one is all the thing we cannot dispose into the sink. Okay, so now we're going to see what we can straightforward put inside the sink. Okay, and we're going to see the next one. Ini ialah apa yang kami put inside. Okay, we can straightforward and put it. Okay, now you see liquid, or you say lower concentration solution. Concentration means kepekatan. I mean they're just normal lah, neutral a bit. Okay, kepekatan dia rendah. Okay, contoh apa yang anda minum tu, susu ke, milk, mango juice. This one is a concentration is a low. I mean you can straightforward put inside. Okay, non-harmful liquid. Not harmful liquid. Okay, or solution, example, the soap you don't want to drink already. Then some of the liquid, Ribena already, don't know, expired already, you don't want, then you want to throw. It's okay. Okay, because it's non-harmful. Okay, weak acid. Weak acid means more than 5. Okay, pH number more than 5, there's a weak acid. Okay, and also the weak alkaline means there's a less than 9. Okay, kurang daripada 9 punya alkaline, the object that we can throw in. Okay, neutral liquid, example, water. Okay, or you say solution like the distilled water. Distilled water and water, what's the difference? Distilled water means no mineral one. Okay, semua mineral sudah tak ada, dia sudah filter. Okay, normal water, that means what you drink about, that one is the other mineral. The OR water, this one is, I mean, no mineral. This one we call distilled water. Distilled water is normally using for the experiment because we don't want got mineral got do reaction. Tak mau tindak balas, so kami guna isolate. So distilled water is an isolate. Okay, so from here we know which one we can put in straightforward put in the sink and which one we cannot straightforward put in the sink. Okay, after that we're going to see procedure follow order to manage the chemical spill. Okay, kalau chemical terjatuh, terkeluar, when you do the experiment, you need to spill out. So what you need to do? So this one we got separate by category. Okay, we got category A until D. You see A is what? A is a sharp equipment. Okay, tiba-tiba sharp equipment jatuh ke, spoil ke, tengok apa kena buat lah. Okay, number 2 is a category B. There's a non-sharp solid. Okay, non-sharp solid means the metal jatuh, what you need to do. And the category C is a cargus. Cargus means the mayat. Example, you open the stomach of the mouse, tikus, kata. So this one, after that, what you need to do? Where you want to throw? Organs. Then category D is what? Liquid. Okay, after using the liquid, suddenly pour out. So what you need to do? So this one is separate by the 4 categories. Okay, we learn by first one type of the biological waste. Okay, another one is the sharp equipment. The first sharp equipment example, what we need to do. So example here is a biological waste management. Okay, so normally it's a syringe ni picagari. Okay, sudah cucuk. You pergi COVID, sudah cucuk. After that, what do you do? Simpan. So we need to throw. You cannot straightforward simpan for the next patient. No, you cannot do like this because there's a personal one. So this is equipment example for the syringe, for the needle, for the capper blade. This one capper blade. Ni surgical yang doktor guna punya. This one you cannot straightforward after do. Then this one can reuse. But the problem you need to do the antibiotic, something need to screen, need to scan, need to wash. So this one we need to reuse, but this one cannot be reused. Okay, so from here we see we place in a special container. Okay, simpan dalam special container, jangan straightforward throw away. Simpan dulu. Then this one is a sharp, so you need to put in the container. After that, not autoclave. Autoclave means what? Panaskan. Panas, actually, we want to kill the microorganism. Okay, you nak matikan tu apa? Kuman. Okay, so this one no need. They say don't have any microorganism. You don't need to autoclave. You can straightforward put inside the container. Then the container is stored in the safe place before disposal. Nak kumpulkan dia. Example, you can see this one basket. They say tanger, is it? So that means the thing you can put inside. Okay. After some time they full already, then we go to dispose. So this one is a category A for the sharp equipment. Benda yang tajam punya kami boleh simpan. Kami boleh anggap sebagai category A. And how we go to dispose. Okay, then we go to category B. Category B is a non-sharp solid. Okay, tak ada sharp punya. Okay, yang ini biasanya anda tengok got glove, tissue, culture medium. Another now everybody also use one is a COVID kit test. Okay, yang anda beli tu test kit tu. So they will give you one of the hazard plastic. Macam ni dia plastic. So that means we call it non-sharp solid. So after do it, you pack. After that, you put inside this plastic. After that, you throw. This one is one of the category B. Okay, for the waste management. After do, they want to keep, is it? Keep for what? The virus is there, is it? So we need to throw. So from here, they say pack and also place into the biohazard plastic bag. So this one's the first way lah. Okay, you can straightforward put inside the bag. Number 2, if they're very dangerous one. Okay, so you need to autoclave. You see autoclave is that? Autoclave is heated until 121 degrees Celsius. Okay, so 121 because the microorganism sudah mati. 100 still not yet lah. 100 masih ada microorganism tak mati. Okay, so you need to heat until 121 because 120 sudah mati. So they need to heat until over 120 lah. So the pressure is around 15 PSI for 20 minutes. Baru dia mati semua. After that, you place inside the biohazard bin. Okay, depends lah. But the COVID kit is not so dangerous, so we can straightforward put inside the bag. Some is very dangerous, then we need to heat it. Okay, let all the microorganisms kill first. And after that, after you put in the biohazard, the bins. Okay, bins also can. Plastic bag also can. Okay, so this one's a category B. Okay, this one's an example lah. Okay, after using the glove, you do the surgical, then the glove you need to throw, is it? The tissue, tissue don't know, you go to sapu anyway. This is all the microorganism inside the plate. After that, you want to throw, so you need to solve it. This one got microorganism. This one sure you want to autoclave lah. Panaskan dia dulu. Okay, category C. There's a carcasses and also the organ. Okay, mayat yang sudah mati. So from here we can see what happened. Example is a lab animal lah. Okay, you do the experiment for cutting the animal, experimental the animals. Okay, so from here you need to wrap. Mesti wrap dulu jangan buka dan buang So we need to wrapping in the absorbent material. Example is a tissue or something, plastic bag, you need to wrap it. Okay, after that you need to package well. Okay, in a biohazard plastic bag also can. After frozen before disposal. Okay, frozen. Anda kena bekukan dia dulu baru throw. Okay, so that means you want to prevent the blood lah. The blood will flow anyway. So that means you want to make it become flow, freeze first. After freeze, baru you go and throw away. So important, you need to wrapping by the plastic bag or biohazard plastic. Okay, don't straightforward and throw it. Okay, have to do the experiment. Okay, then this is an example lah. The mouse, the frog, the fish, these all things. Okay, and the last one should be the liquid. Okay, example, the liquid extra. Example, blood. Blood test. You go to blood test, they will take all your blood, is it? For 5 strings, I don't know how many. After that, they never use all what? They maybe use half only. And the extra, where they go? If got any poly already, they cannot straightforward go to donate to the blood station. No. That one we cannot. But station one is straightforward, you take, then they keep. But this one cannot say I use halfway, then I send to the blood station. No. Okay. So this one blood extra where they want to put. Okay, another one the serum. Now we see decomminated by autoclave. Also same. You need to autoclave. Okay, dispose directly into the sewage. Okay, system through the sink and toilet. That means the straightforward can pour inside the toilet and also the sink. Okay, this one can be disposed. So that means they put inside. After that, the sink is not your house one, the special one for the hospital one. Okay, not your house, or then they put the inside the kitchen, the sink, all the blood you throw there. No. Okay, this one is a specified from the hospital. The sink is just for the blood, the extra blood they want to throw, and they just put it. Because this one blood is not like the solid. They can flow through the liquid. So that means they can straightforward pour inside the sink. Okay, so this one is a 4 category of the disposed material. Okay, so I want to ask question. Okay, this is an example of the blood. And this one is a serum. That's together with your blood one. Okay, when I just separate, this one is a serum. Okay, now we go through to the spell of the chemical. Okay, if you spell, so what we need to do? Example like this, you know the student when they do like suddenly you pull me, I pull you, then suddenly this all things spoil already. Now when it just come out, water is okay lah. Never mind, using the cloth, then you can clean. But suddenly the acid you pulled out, then your friend kena the hand. So what happened? Pull out the whole floor. So the ground all is toxic. Then we need to do. Okay, this one is a step you need to know. So you can see the step first. Okay. First step, inform the teacher. Okay, or the lab assistant. Okay, when just duty inside the lab. Then you declare the spill area as the district zone. That means you need to separate the zone. That means don't let the people go to touch it. So you separate it. Okay, number 3, prevent the chemical spill from spreading using the sand. Okay, some they will flow. Maybe your ground is not flat. Okay, there's got any slope. Okay, they will fall down, is it? So that means you need to using something to prevent it to flow out. So they're using the sand. Okay, let the sand to absorb the liquid. Okay, then number 4, they say scoop up the chemical spill using the appropriate equipment. Okay, if you can take out, then you scoop it. Okay, after that, dispose it safely. But this one scoop normally not used lah. It's a bomba, dangerous. So you need to far away. Dispose it safely. So from here, let's see. Step. Okay, like this example. Okay, red color, I don't know what's a chemical lah, the chemical things, toxic. So that means they're using the sulfur. They put one of the round. They want to separate or they want to absorb the sulfur. Don't let the sulfur to continue to flow out. Okay, so like this also can, they're using something to block it. Okay, block the chemical toxic to continue to move or don't let the people go and touch. So they're using like this. Okay, this is something that's an accident to happen inside the lab. Okay, step to handle the mercury. Mercury inside the thermometer one. They want the mercury red color or silver color. That one. That one is a poison liquid. So how to settle it? If suddenly break, the thermometer break, then the mercury come out already. So inform the teacher is the first one. Every time is the first one. Declare the spill area. Also, you need to separate the area. Sprinkle the sulfur. Okay, for the mercury, they need to sprinkle the sulfur to cover the mercury spill. Then call the fire and rescue department. So that means this whole thing we cannot do by yourself. Mercury is a very, very poison one. So from here you can see the diagram. This one is the mercury. You see there's a liquid, is it? When they just come out, they're not a liquid, they're just like the solid. This one is the mercury. This all is very dangerous. Okay, so that means first step, they also need to using the thing to cover the area. Don't let it to continue to flow. After that, you need to call the bomba to come. Okay, we cannot using the hand to using any cloth to mop it. No, we cannot do like this. The first one, the action is yes lah, because the concentrate, the hydrochloric acid with pH value 3 will cause about danger. So you just mentioned there's a danger. Okay, then number 2, the answer only distill water. Okay, number 3, how we go to dispose the carcasses. So the carcasses is need to be wrapped. Okay, first step, wrap. Okay, after the careful wrap in the biohazard also can, plastic bag also can. Okay, after that, frozen. You need to mention frozen. Then the container or the bag you need to store in the freezer also can. Okay, frozen also can, freezer also can. So this one is how we go to solve the carcass. Okay, then we go to number 4, thermometer, mercury. Okay, first step, inform teacher. Okay, inform the teacher is the first one. Okay, number 2, make the spillage area to district zone. That means you separate the zone. Okay, sprinkle some of the sulfur powder that avoid the mercury to flow, that will absorb it. Okay, after that, call the fire department. So this one is a step how we go to solve the mercury. So the student also same, copy 1.2 question and also answer it. Okay, suppose the answer is not so very hard. You can solve it. Just a sentence you need to write. Okay, so I continue to the last part, lesson 1.3, fire extinguishers. Okay, we got how many types of the fire extinguishers, so we need to know. Okay, so from here, the first one, type of the fire extinguisher. So you can see from here. Okay, different color, the black color. And this one just a little bit light yellow. Then we got blue. Then we got red. Okay, different color represent for different type inside the fire extinguishers. So from here, we got carbon dioxide. Okay, we got foam just like the bubble. Okay, after that, we got dry powder. Then we got water. So different situation for the fire. So we need to using the different of the fire extinguishers. Okay, you don't tell me when they just got the some of the fire related with the water, then you're using water for what? We cannot use what? Okay, about the oil, you're using water also no use. So from here, you need to know the situation is what. Okay, now we're going to see the introduction for the first one, foam. Okay, foam macam bubble lah. Okay, macam bubble. Okay, you wash the clothes, they want to come out the foam. Okay, the extinguisher fire involves solid substance. Okay, biasanya lah benda yang solid. Okay, macam wood, paper, flammable liquid atau gaseous. Okay, yang benda ni punca. Kami boleh guna the foam fire extinguishers. Cannot be used live electrical equipment. Suddenly you got your plug suddenly burn, so cannot use. Dia kata cannot use. Okay, untuk benda electric we cannot using the foam. Okay, the rest is okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. We got another type. There's a water type. Okay, dalam dia water. Okay, they got label. So this one is a fire involve the solid, the substance like the wood, paper, and also textile also can. Cannot, they must mention, cannot be used for flammable liquid. Benda yang senang bakar. Okay, liquid yang senang bakar. And also electric equipment also can. Okay, so that means electric equipment you're using the foam also cannot, using water also cannot. Okay, then we go to the third one. Third one is a carbon dioxide. You can see CO2. Okay, they write the CO2 here. Okay, carbon dioxide. So to extinguish the fire involve flammable liquid. Yeah. Yang ini kalau flammable liquid, we using CO2. Okay, because CO2 they cannot help to burning. Oxygen help burning, CO2 cannot. So we can using this one to slap the fire, and also any electric equipment also can. CO2 boleh tolong. Okay, but you see terbalik, cannot use to the wood, paper, textile, and flammable metal fire. So this one CO2 they terbalik with just now the foam and also water. Okay, what they cannot, CO2 can. When they can, CO2 cannot. So from here, do not use in the confined space. Okay, space yang kecil tu jangan guna CO2. Okay, kerana CO2 dia buatkan sesak nafas kan. Dia guna CO2 lagi, dia pun mati cepat. So this one is one of the thing you need to know. Okay, some student will ask, when fire, everybody also kelang kabut, is it? How I know what I want to do, is it? So from here, introduce the last one. This one is ABC powder. Means what? Anything also can. Okay, anything. So you can see dry powder has extinguishers or type fire. So you buy this one is the correct one. Okay, because they want the special one maybe for the industry. Okay, this one ABC is everywhere. So the school will take the powder, dry powder. Because we don't know anything also can happen for the fire, is it? So from here, we just buy the powder, anything that got fire, then we can use it. So to extinguish the fire involve the solid substance like the wood, paper, textile, flammable liquid, all the gases, and also electric equipment also can. So this one is one of the multi-uses for any fire. Okay, so remember we only got 4 types: foam, water, carbon dioxide, and also the powder, dry powder. Okay, so we also got some blanket, fire blanket. Okay, able the extinguishers normally is a small fire blanket we're using for small fire only. Okay, moderate fire they are difficult to extinguish. Okay, by using the water. Moderate, okay, yang sederhana punya fire. Kena guna air lah. Okay, this one only for the small, for the blanket for the small only. So extinguishes fire on the victim when it is wrapped around him. Normally where we use, how to use. Okay, anda balutkan mangsa tu. Okay, anda balut mangsa tu keluar daripada kebakaran. So this one is a fire blanket. Normally we join with the water together, then they come out. So this one fire blanket lah. Okay. Okay, this one is an example. Okay, for the fire blanket. Okay, now is how to use the fire extinguishers. Okay, remember the step. First, pull. Pull apa? Pull the pin. Okay, just the lock in here. Okay, if you never pull the pin, you cannot press one. Okay, number 2, the base of the wire. Aim, you need to aim the fire. Where's the fire? Aim around 6 feet from the fire. To be too far. Too far cannot. Okay, to be too close. Later you hot already. Okay, after that, number 3, squeeze. Okay, the handle you must squeeze. Okay. After that, sweep from side to side. Okay. You not just focus. Maybe you go to left and go to right. This is a 4-step. Okay. When you want to use in the fire extinguishers. Okay. Important is pull. Number 2, you go to M. Number 3, you go to switch. Number 4, you sweep. Okay, so from here, normally this one got expired one. You can see expired date. Not the whole year can use one. So from here, they got mentioned, they got one of the, just the watch. Okay, one of the watch to show you full and also empty. Because when you never use, the gas will lost one. Okay, so from here, when it just lost, maybe the expired date is after, that means there's no function already. So this one we need to check. Every year also need to check. After that, need to change. So this one label is stand for type of the fire. Then you want to see what type, you can see this type. Okay, you can observe our school also got. So normally you see our school using what type, that means you can refer the cover of the fire extinguishers. Then you can also check the expiry date. There will expire date there. Okay, so this one should be the last one. Formative 1.3. Okay, state the 4 type of the fire extinguishers. Okay, 4 type only. So you copy the question, then you answer it. Say, what is the function of the fire blanket? Okay, this one you can find from the books. What's the function for fire blanket? And explain how it can save the victim from the small fire. Okay, how to save, where they wear. Okay, put the whole body, cover the body, after that come up. Okay, arrange the correct sequence. Okay, which one the first one, which one second one, which one third one. So this one should be number 1 because you open the pit. Then you go to this one number 2, face first. And the last one, you go to press it. Okay, so that means the 3 formative practice you need to copy inside the books. Then you need to do it. Okay, so from here, I show you the answer. Okay, type of the fire extinguishers. We got 4 types, is it? So you mentioned bomb, then carbon, then you got powder. Okay, then function extinguishers for the blanket, is it? This one is what? Function of the fire blanket. Extinguishes small or moderate fire. Okay, that's a difficult to extinguish with the water. Okay, something we're using water, they cannot cover the fire, so they're using the fire blanket. Okay, method, wrap the victim body. Okay, prevent contact with the oxygen, because oxygen they help to burn. So when you're using the fire blanket, you need to close the body tight. Cannot inside got oxygen. So after that, without oxygen, so after that you can prevent burning. So the body prevent contact with the oxygen that aids the combustion process. The last one is R, Q, and P. Okay, so this one is last.